and welcome to the SICs Cloud and Big Data Day. I am Seif Haridi, professor at KTH and chief scientist of SICs, and we have Bjorn Hofstadius, who will be your host today. So if you need anything, you just talk to us. And we have a quite interesting program, I hope. So what I'm going to do now is just give you a little bit about introduction to what you are going to listen to today. We try to have a program which is actually more about what we think is the current trends in R&D in cloud computing and big data. So this is actually the fourth cloud day. We had it 4 times before. And today we try to just give you an idea about what's happening in the area in both in research and business. So we are going to have a blend of talks, technical talks, and some business talks. So, okay, so trend. So what we are going to show you today is the tools for analytics of big data have moved along quite along since the start of MapReduce. So there are now better frameworks and technologies for data-intensive computing, and you are going to listen to 2 talks. One, Apache Flink, that's a system called Stratosphere. That is the European flagship for big data analytics, in my view. And you are going to listen also to new technology, memory technology, to support the data-intensive frameworks. That's a talk will be given broadcast, actually, from Berkeley, live on Skype. We are going to have also a business talk by a representative of MapR. MapR is an American company that have very high performance Hadoop system. And they actually have a lot of customers in industry for big data analytics. So this will be a business presentation by Ulf Andersson. Then another trend which is happening in the area is real-time streaming and network processing. So seeing somehow, there are a lot of work to say, okay, we have the data center, but also we need to do more processing at the network and at the edge. We're going to listen to some talks. We have Peter Petzok here from Imperial College talking about computing at the edge. We're going to have a business talk at Analytics at the Edge by the SAS Institute, and a talk on scalable real-time processing techniques by Lars Albertsson. Another, of course, important trend is security and trust. So we are going to have 2 talks related to how you secure and build a trusted data center or cloud center and the issues involved in it. One important talk is a talk about initiative that's happening in EIT ICT lab called Trusted Clouds, which is a collaboration of companies and academic institutes for research for a few years to go. Started this year on how you build a trusted cloud. We have a talk from F-Secure on using OpenStack in demanding production environment, but it's typically the problem is security issues. So that will focus on that. Then we are going to have 1 talk on big data analytics. And this is a company talk, a startup from SICs called Gava Guy. And it will talk about, Magnus is going to talk about text analytics for big data. Another, of course, interesting trends. What is the connection between this Internet of Things that everybody's talking about and the cloud? So one business talk on cloud to fog. And fog means all these devices at the edge. And we are going to have also a talk on programming system, actually, and underlying software technology. So we're going to have a talk by Jonas Bonner on akka. Akka is a framework on Scala and Java for building distributed applications. And the interesting thing, actually, that Spark, one of the most known big data analytics systems today that have been created at Berkeley in the US, is actually implemented in akka. All right. So I hope that you are going to enjoy the day. It's a blend of talks. Some are business talks, some are research talks. And here is a program, and I will leave the word to Björn.
Thank you, Seif, and welcome everybody. I think we have some very exciting talks today.